Everyone knew from the minute that Abby and Brittany Hensel were born that they would face problems that most people would never have to face. The Hensel sisters, who are conjoined twins, must conduct most duties together but must also keep a much closer check on their overall health. On top of that, it appears that the Hensel sisters' greatest challenge will be overcoming other people. In the past, Abby and Brittany Hensel have spoken about how much they dislike it when people stare obnoxiously or take photos of them without permission. Evidently extremely shrewd from a young age, the Hensel sisters agreed to let TLC cameras follow them around in the early 2010s in hopes of satisfying people's curiosity so that they could be left alone. Since the resulting show aired, the Hensel sisters have mostly stayed out of the spotlight, so it seems that their gambit worked. However, there still are people who are curious about the sisters and want to know things like, what are the Hensel twins up to now, and do they actually still get along? So up first, who are Abby and Brittany Hensel? Over the years, TLC has aired several shows that introduce the world to some extreme sets of sisters. For example, in 2012, TLC aired a show titled Abby and Brittany, which focused on a pair of conjoined twin sisters who were fascinating in a lot of ways. Born in March of 1990, Abby and Brittany Hensel are a pair of siblings whose bodies are connected with them sharing certain organs. For example, even though Abby and Brittany both have their own hearts, stomachs, lungs, and spinal cords, they share most of their internal organs, like the pelvis and reproductive organs. As a result of the shared body they were born with, Abby and Brittany Hensel rose to fame and eventually starred in their own short-lived reality show. No longer a TV fixture or interviewed regularly, the Hensel sisters have gone on to become successful teachers, although it has to be noted that the world knew the sisters only get paid one salary. Up next, do TLC's conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel argue? As human beings, there are a lot of things that people do to constantly without putting much thought into it or none at all. For example, unless people have a reason to think about their breathing, like they are meditating, reading a sentence about breathing, or trying to be completely silent, they don't really think about taking the air in. Just like everyone else, Abby and Brittany Hensel have spent their whole lives in their bodies, so there are a lot of things that they do without thinking about them. For example, it is known that Abby and Brittany Hensel work together to walk without really even thinking about it. As a result, it is very clear that for the Hensel sisters, working together is second nature. On top of working together to do things like walk, Abby and Brittany have to decide on a career that they were both happy enough to pursue. Thankfully, as previously stated, the sisters agreed that they both wanted to be teachers, so they pursued the same education as each other, with both graduating with their own degrees. With that in mind, it is clear that on top of being forced to get along to accommodate basic things in life, the Hensel sisters have a lot on the same page of hopes and dreams. Despite all of the ways that Abby and Brittany Hensel clearly get along, everyone who has ever had a sibling will be able to attest that fighting with each other is a big part of the experience. In fact, some celebrity siblings have just extremely intense rivalries from over the years. Unsurprisingly, just like everyone else, the Hensel sisters fight with each other just like any other siblings do. Back when Abby and Brittany Hensel were filming their TLC reality show in the early 2010s, some of the sisters' friends were interviewed about their relationship. While it seemed clear that a lot of people loved being around both Abby and Brittany, their friends made it clear that the sisters had very different personalities. According to the way that the sisters' friends described them, Abby is the outgoing and outspoken sister, while Brittany is just more laid back and chill. Given their different personalities and the fact that the sisters are always together, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that Abby and Brittany can sometimes be heard in the background bickering. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to TV Explosion, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.